would have to be playing my 50th game last year. Just being able to play it at home in front of family and friends, and it had sort of been a milestone that I was close to for a few years, but with injuries and stuff, I couldn't quite get. So getting that last year was pretty big for me, and probably the one that stands out the most was us winning the championship back in 2016. Something that had never been done before, and that's something I'll probably remember forever. It was awesome. Just that whole finals campaign was pretty awesome, and to be a part of it, yeah.
It's hard to go past the debut. The first time chucking the swirl on back in 2015 over in Perth. Got a wee stint off the bench and got a few minutes there, and I was pretty stoked to just be amongst it with the lads, and that was a memorable time that I'll look back on. None, bro. Just set them up. Nah. What about you, brother?
Bro, mine's the same. Definitely my debut in 2012. It was in Cape Town, Newlands Park, and I think it was like 30,000 people. It's crazy. It was honestly crazy. Like the fans over there, it's just crazy. My first proper professional experience.
Have you played in Palmview before?
The final that we won, the year we won championship, and probably the year before when we lost against the Landers was a big memory for me. I played that. That was just a very probably a humbling experience. Like they beat us at our house, and I was pretty gutted, but it just fueled the fire for helping win the championship the next year.
And the fans, I think afterwards, that was probably the hardest thing, just sort of looking at them and just seeing how much sort of emotion and the support that they have. And
from like one end to the other.
And you can't get the job done, and you lose, and but that's sort of what I'll miss as well, is all the fans and all the support has been massive for us.
Like Canes have been my family, and the only thing I've known, really, like they gave me, Canes gave me my first professional stint before ITM. I didn't play Mitre 10 or ITM. I got a contract with the Canes first, Super Rugby, which was kind of rare.
I remember when I first came into this environment, I was pretty overwhelmed and just in awe of the players that were in the team at the time, the likes of Corey Jane and Julian Severa, and I was like the year before and previous years I was watching them on TV and like just buzzing out at like how amazing they were on the rugby field, and to sort of get to know them off it, and for them to take me under their wing, I'll look back on that as sort of helping me sort of get to, I guess, progress through the ranks and enjoy my time even more. And
a lot of the time throughout the year, so it's pretty much a family. We fight, we argue on the field and stuff, off the field as well, about whatever, basketball, anything. But end of the day, we come together and enjoy each other's company. Probably off the field more so way. Like you just create like that brotherhood kind of thing. It's very cliche, but it's just a sense of brothers.
On the field, like whether they scored a try or
I was gonna say that
through like what's that stuff in the scrums really.
When we push
push hard against the other team, and I know we get a penalty, when we're on our line or something like that, and all the boys come running in and high fives and a bit of man love there. That's pretty cool. It's sort of something that cracks me up, how passionate the boys get. I'm trying to think of.
I love playing against the New Zealand franchises. Heaps of them. They all have their own styles, but and you approach the game differently against each different team. But I just love the New Zealand derbies just because they're like test matches for me. Like that's the best way to measure yourself against, pretty much the best in the world. You're playing the best.
Probably the Highlanders, I think, as a team, just because they beat us in 2015. So that's something that'll always sort of stay with me, and sort of get up a little bit more when we play them.